Ladies and gentlemen, in 2014 and 15, it was my job as Planetary Defense Commander to get us ready for 2020. And in 2019, I warned everybody that the Pluto-Saturn conjunction was going to bring us something big, bad, and heavy that we all had to deal with because we are all in this together. And I did my best to lead up to this event to get everybody ready for what was coming. We didn't know which big boss fight we were going to get, although Parks and Rec said it was going to be a pandemic, and they were correct. And so we had the pandemic break out in China and then make its way into America, and it had its initial worst day of deaths, COVID, in the USA on April 21st, 2020, with 2,744 deaths. And then it became a political argument afterwards with a lot of people on the right saying that it was a hoax or no worse than the flu, and our own president saying that it would just go away or vanish, or definitely vanish the day after the election. And well, it is now December 2nd. The winter wave has just begun, and as the signs in the heavens alluded to the fact that the third and winter wave would be the worst of all of them, with 3 Jupiter and Pluto conjunctions, as you can see, our daily cases waves corresponds to the triple conjunctions of Jupiter and Pluto. We have now reached the most deaths daily in the USA from COVID at 2,828 people dead. That is almost a 9/11 a day. And it has been my calculation that during the worst peak of it, we will see between 3,000 and 6,500 daily deaths, depending on how bad it gets and our response to it. And so I'm just letting you guys know the winter wave has begun. And me and Cranky Weather Guy agree that the experts may not be correct, that they think it has a 7 to 10 day gestation period. We think it may be closer to a month. And I've been saying that for almost the whole year. And remember, I've told y'all that it was real the whole time. And sure, it may only kill less than 1% of people, but that would still be over 3 million dead Americans if this hit all of us. Now, they are going to be rolling out a vaccine in the middle of December. But, government's not always good about stuff, and people, there's heavy mistrust of the vaccine, and that is a whole different thing. And I've said we'll worry about the vaccine next year. I'm not going to worry about it this year because I doubt anybody's going to offer me a vaccine, as the vaccine is going to be rolled out to healthcare workers and the people in the most danger until then. And so, no one has the power to lock down the United States of America completely. Our government has been highly incompetent. Clearly, we have a problem, and clearly, we have to work together. But half the people have said, that it's not a problem, it's not real. And then everybody's like, we don't want to work together. And so we're definitely in a snafu bar situation. And the next 4 weeks, 5 weeks are going to be deadly and dangerous. And so I'm just saying, like, this is going to be the weirdest December on record. It is going to be drama, and danger and death. And so I'm just doing what I can to continue to give you guys the important information. And, I've stayed on this pony, even though it triggers everybody, because it saves lives. And I don't think wearing a mask is that big of a deal. I mean, it's like when I'm saying pick and choose your battles, like I went and hung out with 7 people on Thanksgiving, and I'm now in quarantine. And so, it was a good Thanksgiving, and if that was the thing that got me infected and I die, so be it. But I'm not going to be running out to protest. Now's not the time to protest. I'm not going to be taking any dumb chances. I'm not going to be hanging out with people who are strangers or who I don't trust, and so it's going to be a weird, wild December. And while the powers that be have us fighting an emotional civil war between everyone in the United States of America, percentage of wages currently subsidized by government due to COVID: Japan 100% for small business, 80% for large firms, Netherlands 90%, Norway 90%, Germany 87%, France 84%, Italy 80%, UK 80%, Canada 75%, United States 0. And so our government has not done a lot to help the people, though we have had a pandemic breaking out the entire time of 2020, pretty much, except for January and February. And so, I'm going to be staying on the ship, trying to get us to unite and work together through the rest of the year and hopefully through 2021. And so, I am your Planetary Defense Commander, Star-Lord New Thor 7 the T. And I depend monthly on your contributions and donations so I can keep doing what I'm doing to bring you guys the best information out there. And so I do a monthly fundraiser, whether there be a plague, a hurricane, floods, and the guys who on the other team have been telling you that it's a hoax or no flu, they've been attacking me pretty bad, digitally hacking me wise. And so I depend on you to actually write me a letter, and then send it in a contribution to the mailbox, old school way, to T. Lewison, 5430 Birdwood Road, number 416, Houston, Texas, 77096. Because I have busted my butt all year long for 8 years, and definitely as Planetary Defense Commander for about the last 6. And I will do what I can to help you guys through December and then through 2021 and beyond. Because I love you and I have faith in us as a people and as a civilization. All right, everybody stay cool. God bless everyone, and let us try and have a good December, though it's going to be weird, sketchy, and strange, filled with drama. All right, God bless everyone. Talk to y'all soon.